What's going on, people? Warlock Views here. How you doing? I hope you're all taking care of yourselves, and I hope it all is well with everybody's family. So with that, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, like, comment, and definitely share my videos. So while you're going to do that, we're going to get to this. Alright, so check this out. I've been going back and forth on whether or not I should do this one. And I decided I will. Now, before we really get into it and you hear me talking about the coronavirus, this is not an update or anything of that nature. I'm quite sure everybody's been keeping track of what's been going on through the news. But here's another side of it. Who's responsible for letting it get out of hand? And a lot of people will say that it's Trump. A lot of people will say it's just the people itself. A lot of people will say numerous of things on why it got so out of hand. And ultimately, yes, the fault lies on us as individuals for not doing what we're supposed to do. A lot of people will say that, well, Trump didn't say, or Trump is this and Trump is that and all of that stuff. But at the same token, because of the simple fact that so many people don't like Trump, they're going to put it all on him. But if you don't like him, you're not going to watch him. So where does the responsibility lie? Where do we get most of our information about things that's going on in the world? We get it from the news, we get it from the newspaper, we get it from people that's tweeting online or doing Instagram or Facebook posts. But where do those people get theirs from? It all goes back to the news. It all goes back to the people that we watch on TV telling us this, telling us that. And it all rolls over into how we react to things, how we handle things, and all of that. So, if that's the case, and people are talking about, well, he should have told us about this earlier, he should have did this earlier, he should have did that earlier. Okay. But if you don't like him, you wouldn't have heard him say all of that unless it was from, a tweet, a Facebook post, Instagram, Snapchat, all of those other social media outlets. So I want to run a quick collage on what was being said early on in reference to this now pandemic. And just check this out, all right? And tell me what you think and who is to blame.
The coronavirus is the common cold, folks. The type of this thing as a pandemic, as the Andromeda strain, as, oh my God, if you get it, you're dead.
This is one of those cases where the more I learn about coronavirus, the less concerned I am. There's a lot of hyperbole.
The national left-wing media playing up fears of the coronavirus.
The sky is falling because we have a few dozen cases of coronavirus on a cruise ship. I am far more concerned with stepping on a used heroin needle than I am getting the coronavirus. But maybe that's just me.
It's a virus, like the flu. All the talk about coronavirus being so much more deadly doesn't reflect reality.
This virus should be compared to the flu because at worst case scenario, it could be the flu.
The far more deadly, more lethal threat right now is not the coronavirus. It's the ordinary old flu. People are dying right now. Nobody has died yet in the United States, as far as we know, from this disease. Right.
And the facts are actually pretty reassuring, but you never know watching all this stuff.
You want to know how I really feel about the coronavirus, Juan? If I get it, I'll beat it. I'm not afraid of the coronavirus, and no one else should be that afraid either.
It is very, very difficult to contract this virus.
It's milder than we thought. The fatality rate is going to drop.
So when you hear the context, it's not quite as scary.
It's actually the safest time to fly. Everyone I know that's flying right now, terminals are pretty much dead. And then the planes, remember back in the day when you had a seat next to you, possibly empty, you could stretch out a little more? It's like that on every flight.
So, now, I'm not going to say that they are totally responsible. If you look at the dates, all of these people were saying this before I even started covering this coronavirus. I think the latest one was March 13th, and I didn't start covering it until the 19th, I do believe, the 19th. And when I started covering it on the 19th, let me see, the 19th, right? Okay, so what's today's date? The 4th or the 5th or something like that. It hasn't even been a month since I started covering it. And it hasn't even been, well, it's been a little bit over a month since the first person in that slideshow started covering it. So if you want to take it from February 28th, I do believe is the earliest one, up until the March the 13th, it really wasn't a big deal, and that's what they're reporting. But what I would like to see is this. All of those people that were making those statements back then, see what they say now. For all of you that thought when this thing first came out it really wasn't a big deal, what do you have to say now? Because, like I said, I started covering this on the 19th, and the numbers were not all that, they weren't all that big, they weren't all that drastic. It was like, okay, it is what it is. A few people died, which one person dying is a tragedy, but a few people have died. Now, as of today, this is what it is. Enough said. I'm not going to make this all long and drawn out. The numbers speak for themselves. We need to take heed. As you can tell, I've been broadcasting from the same damn room in my place, and I'm not doing nothing real stupid. But people, think about this. If all of those people are going to say these things about the coronavirus, COVID-19, the novel COVID-19, and it has blown up and progressed the way that it has, now maybe due to our own fault because we didn't take it serious because we were listening to them. But how much can you really rely on these people to give you the correct information? You need to do your own research. You need to heed to the things that you feel as though is best. Because of the simple fact that it's like this. If we rely on the news coverage, and they're going for ratings, they're trying to make it exciting and all of that stuff. They're trying to get people to watch them and all of that stuff. I really don't care about that. But if you're going to listen to them, don't fault the man. Fault the people that you listen to. If you have a loved one that's passed away from this COVID-19, this novel COVID-19 virus, my prayers go out to you and your family. But if you were one of those people out there acting a damn fool like the college kids did down in freaking Florida and all of that shit, talking about if I catch it, I catch it, and all of that shit, you get what you deserve, but not the people that you harm. I'm not going to make this long and drawn out. This is Warlock Views. The numbers speak for themselves. The people speak for themselves. Once again, to all of those people out there that was making those statements about it, it's nothing but a COVID. I mean, it's nothing but a flu, and the flu is here, and all of that shit, and I'm not scared of it. Wait until one of your family members gets touched. Or you get touched. and see how you feel about the flu then. Warlock views. Fuck you and I'm out.